Hey all, and welcome back to the theatrical cut of Man of Medan. Well, we finally found the ghost ship, so I guess the plot is really going to start speeding up now, and the pirates have changed to casual gear just in case the Coast Guard is hiding inside the ghost ship.
Again, we've got to make the right impression, but I will say this particular chapter is going to be spread across a few parts here because it's the longest one in the game. This is where the bulk of the action's going to happen, so full speed ahead here.
Well, I mean, that's fair enough. It's a short game. I mean, the fact that it's taken us 4 parts, really, to get our main characters onto the ship that provides the game with its name means it's maybe taken a little while, but at least we are going to spend the majority of it here, so that's nice.
Yeah, it was losing me a little bit during the hostage situation, but whatever. We're over that now, and we're in... Oh God, we're just going to get tetanus. Can we at least take our shoes?
No, you do what the crazy pirate people say to the word. No, like, the hostage scene, it does maybe drag on a little bit longer than it needed to, but at the same time, a hostage situation, it's more intimidating the longer it goes, just because like, it's gonna be a very tense situation that's just dragged out, so I kind of get it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's kind of a hard thing to balance, I would say.
Oh my God, what are these strange ancient contraptions?
Oh, they're called vehicles.
Ah. A truck, I believe.
If you're a Yank, maybe.
Oh yeah, lorry. Sorry about that.
Why do I have to keep, like, correcting you on these things? You and your only one math.
Look, alright, I work with American verbiage on a daily basis. Also, I don't think I've said the word lorry in years.
Well, you know, I've got to be pedantic about this shit.
To me, Laurie is the surname of a famous comedian. Thank you very much.
I mean, yes, but it is also the name of a vehicle that is large and long.
Okay, Richie. You could have literally described it in any other infinite ways. Oh no. No. Only I get the friendship bracelet.
Okay, so we're playing as Conrad this time, and so, like, it does switch around the characters you control a fair bit, and this is something that we haven't actually brought up yet, but this game does have a co-op option.
Yes.
Where you can do, like, people playing co-op on the couch together or online, and the way that works is that you control 2 different characters in the given scene, and what you'll see is that in the one player like this, you do sometimes miss little bits of the narrative from that. And to work around that, what we're going to do once we've finished the theatrical cut, we're going to cover the curator's cut, which it ultimately is the other available character. So over the course of these 2 playthroughs, we will see basically everything we need to see.
Okay.
Because I did sort of wonder what the curator's cut was and how that worked. I remember when sort of seeing the list of playthrough parts and just like, oh look, there's a finale. That was short. Wait, what's this difference between theatrical cut and curator's cut? This isn't a bloody film. And I did have that moment of going, just what are you on about? Stop being pretentious.
Alright, now sit down at the banquet table. We're going to eat ghost food now. That's just mean.
Hey, it's pitch black in here.
Well, technically no it's not, because you do have some light.
What a polite pirate.
I love that.
Ah, just like the pioneers of yore.
She can just pull a lighter out her ass slightly. What's his face from Until Dawn did as well. I remember the things that I have to ding at on CinemaSins.
Please do not bring them up in this most hallowed playthrough. It pisses me the fuck off.
Given our observations that this is some sort of ship,
Correct.
and seems to be abandoned,
Yes.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's some sort of abandoned ship.
Nice.
No shit, Sherlock!
Some of these lines are really well written, some don't land. That was an example of the former.
We can't just sit around. We need a plan.
Alex has no character whatsoever, I've just noticed.
I don't know, like, he's kind of the nice muscle.
I guess. The friendly, kind jock is a trope I've come to like over the past few years.
Yeah, it's like he gets on with everyone sort of character.
I don't know if I got much in me. They knocked me around pretty good.
Yeah, well, you can stand, can't you? Look at her, her head's busted open, you pussy.
Gonna be difficult to get anywhere without it.
Yeah, hotwire it.
So can't we just, like, hotwire it or something?
No, you can't hotwire it. We need the distributor cap.
Hot wiring's illegal, you know, we can't do that.
Oh, laws don't apply on ghost ships.
Floating coffin. We gotta take advantage and look around for a way out of here.
But yeah, the distributor cap is the thing that we saw them take with them when they got off the ship before us.
Okay.
That's kind of why we need to still give a shit about the pirates. We can't just get the fuck out of here and go.
Okay, unearthing of the what? Of the what?
These are old newspapers, alright? You're not going to get the whole story.
Damn it!
So, when we told you this would be a quick little adventure,
Yeah, the guidebook never said anything about ghost ships.
should we expect an itemized bill for all these?
Ah, a spare pair for Brad.
I don't know, they don't look like your style.
No, I suspect they also probably won't do very much because they won't be his prescription.
At least you're not charging us for the damage to your boat.
I am now.
I see a glint there. A gleam.
I saw too.
So I do think that they've done maybe a slightly better job of highlighting important things to people in this game than they perhaps did in Until Dawn. Because wasn't that sort of like the tiniest little spark if something was important, whereas this is a much bigger glint. So you've got a better chance of spotting things that may or may not be a little bit hidden.
Yeah, it does convey it pretty well. I will say that the biggest problem that I have with just the game's conveyance is when you're in the dark corridors, which we're going to get to very shortly. Sometimes it is very hard to tell what's a door and what's a wall. And like we did see that a bit in the prologue, but it does get really bad sometimes.
I can tell you the difference between a door and a wall if you'd like.
Go on, this is going to be really passive-aggressive, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, walls don't give way for starters. Doors do.
Cheap, shitty walls give way.
Touche.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to go into a dog flashback or something.
I know, it's very disappointing. I mean, that dog looked absolutely adorable.
But given the nature of what happens in this game, I'd rather keep him safe. You know, this isn't JoJo.
Ah, true. Does it really matter if they speak in French or English? We do have a translator in here.
Yeah, like, the fact that we can tell anyway because of the subtitles, and even, like, if you remember when we had Joe and Charlie just talking to the person, like, the woman who spoke Chinese, and as though, like, they just understood each other.
Yeah.
It's like, there is really no point to having people talk different languages. It seems to be just add some foreign languages to make it seem a bit more out there, maybe, rather than to actually give any function.
Yeah, I mean, your other option is that they're trying to be more realistic in the sense of this is obviously a random bit of the world, and if they're sort of from France or a French-speaking nation, which they appear to be, then of course they'd speak French, they wouldn't speak English. It just is... That's just their natural language, whereas obviously we've got Fliss here, who is bilingual.
What's going on?
Just enjoying the perks of our all-inclusive cruise.
Nice.
I found a letter, by the way. Some guy was writing to his little lady back home about all the ghosts and crap on the ship.
Nice.
Ghosts?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah,
Don't you?
Homeboy was probably just
Well, we'll see how skeptical I am by the end of this playthrough.
Yeah, well, what's that white hand on your shoulder?
Ooh.
It's fine, that's not a ghost. That's just a spider crawling up you.
You need to shut up now, and I'm not joking.
I mean, what if they don't find anything?
Well, maybe they could chop us up like some kind of fancy meat and sell us to China.
The way I see it, we got two options. We sneak out or we stay here and fight.
Or we could sneak
Simple.
out, stay here and fight?
Sneaking out is a better option.
Well, if we're sneaking out, we're not staying here, are we?
Look, I'm just throwing shit at the wall.
Okay, well, we're not gonna do anything from in here. We need to keep looking around and try to find a way out.
Alright, yeah, catch you later.
Now we'll talk quietly.
Okay.
After we've very loudly talked about our escape plans.
Alright, what's all back here then? Ah, a perfectly timed and placed vent.
The vent, the old favourite.
Hey, look what I found over here.
To be fair, that wall looks like it'd give if you just give it a bit of a kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also, to be fair, I think it'll give if you try and rip the vent off as well.
It even had preview holes, so you don't have to open the thing before you go through.
And how long were those soldiers down there?
Jesus.
Oh.
Get it off.
Okay, that did nothing. Moving on.
I mean, we did kind of already listen to them talking among themselves. That was me just checking if there was anything else that had happened.
Okay. Julia, you can help at all? No? Well, that's fine.
Come take a look.
Oh, so we just needed to wait for him to finish huffing and puffing and getting the bloody thing open.
Well, you see, if we stand around, then we'd have to help, whereas if we get out of the way, he'll do it himself.
Just walk around like your shoulders squared and no one will ask you to do something, because it's like, oh, I'm already doing something.
If I make out that I am really useless, people won't try to trust me.
Whoa, we don't know where a vent like this would go.
I'm gonna gander it's another part of the ship and away from the pirates.
Wherever it leads, it can't.
Well, is it, or does it look like background to him? That's the thing you gotta be cautious of.
Sure. Big man.
Like, you go through the vent and you just fall off the ship. Fuck, I really should have looked before I leaped.
You do it.
No, it's just a massive fall into the basement area.
So it's just a single shotgun on a plinth and it just fires.
Hey!
I need to pee! Please open up! You have a perfectly fine room in there.
Pieces of 8 and shiver me timbers, you one-legged fuckface! Yeah, you smarmy farmer.
Brad can't do threatening.
Yeah, don't try anymore, Brad, please.
Rainbow-colored stew.
I don't like being called those things. Stop doing that.
Citizen. You really want my president coming after
Yeah, Brad is such a fucking dog. It's kind of endearing, actually.
It is, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it kind of reminds me of how I'd probably be in a situation like this, though I would like to think I could maybe a slightly more creative with my insults than, fuck faces.
Richie, I've heard you trying to smack talk. Maybe just stay quiet now, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, it's fine. If they cringe to death, they can't follow us.
Are they really gonna fall for this? Oh my god, boss, they're ghosts. They went through the window.
Look, not every French person is David Cage. You need to come up with some more accents.
I only have one.
Are we safe now?
Yeah, let's just bring all the sources of light with us so they can clearly tell where we are.
We need to keep going.
Nice.
I love what they've done the place.
Shut up, Conrad. God damn it.
There's gotta be some stairs around here.
So one thing that struck me is there's like a load more just characters walking around in scenes than there were in Until Dawn. There were like 3 at max there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, that's in turn with the setting as well. The fact that we've been captured as a group. With horror stuff, there's normally a section like this until everyone gets split up.
Nobody is allowed into 3A. Seriously.
For real this time.
Seriously, nobody.
So they have a fuck ton of restrictions there, like they can't smoke, can't gamble, can't drink. What the fuck can they do to pass the time?
Mate, they're military, okay? They're supposed to be on a strict regimen.
Yeah, also...
Yeah, but like, if they're on the boat for days straight, you know, it's not like they're gonna be busy all the time.
It's true, but also I like how everybody else has literally just left Conrad and just sort of gone off on their own. It's just like, hello, guys, you just left one of your own completely behind. He might get killed.
Yeah, well, that's on him. Also, I just had a split-second image in my mind palace of a fucking ghost from Luigi's Mansion popping up with the sound effects.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, didn't get me.
Yeah, sure it didn't.
Well, they're not exactly Wolverines, okay? That was scary.
I like how oddly well animated the rats are in this game. Like, you'll see more of them later on, like, and it's just, compared to everything else, they are oddly detailed.
Maybe there was a rat aficionado on the team.
There's this one guy who just really liked animating rats.
I really fucking like rats. I like petting them. I like transforming myself into them.
Hundreds. How could they all just vanish and leave all of their stuff behind?
Nice door animation.
Yeah, also, was it me or did Conrad literally just walk through the door?
That's what I just said, Richard, yes.
Well, no, but door animation and clipping through the door are two separate things.
Whatever. Oh no,
That is like the epitome of, well, we've got to have something scary here.
yeah.
Guys, change the light bulb maybe?
Oh god, there's a ghost in the cubicle store.
Well, I mean, at least they can go to the loo now if they need to.
True.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to in a place that's, quite as grotty as that and clearly has no running water, but still.
Well, I mean, we're technically in a vast ocean of running water here.
Yeah, but it's a bit far away to wash your hands in.
Yeah, so we're just getting some more lore about the soldiers who are here, just writing home and whatnot.
Sure, why not?
I'm trying to time this so we get to read it, but it's kind of hard to do when I read quickly.
Oh well. Robert. XX.
Last name redacted.
A very short surname. Okay, thank you, Flame, that will do.
Again, I'm not good at timing this shit, okay?
I didn't check any of those stalls. There could have been a shotgun in there or a grenade launcher.
There could have been a skeleton just sitting there.
Just chilling, having a smoke.
Well, I mean, clearly somebody should be around there, because, I mean, why the hell would you leave a letter in the toilets?
Yeah. That's not quite lunar narrative dissonance, but it's getting there.
Terrifying sound? Then no, I didn't hear anything.
You know you did? Was it something moving?
Yeah, it was a ghost who went oogie boogie.
He didn't do that.
No, he said awooga instead.
Is that the French word for oogie boogie?
Just try and take the sting out of everything I say, don't you, Flame? I only get cooked by a ghost.
Also, can I just say that they missed out on a really good but terrible opportunity to just, name drop the company that made the game? Because he said this place is fucking massive. He should have just said this place is super massive, and, it just would have been so bad, but it would have been right up there with Ellie, we really are the Last of Us.
Oh, God. And don't forget, there was we have to survive. When? Well, Until Dawn, by Supermassive Games for the PlayStation 4. Okay, so equipment has been shorting out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I don't know, they don't look like they've got a solid electric setup here right now.
Must be a bitch to keep it in shape on the high seas and whatnot.
Yeah, they would have had to have, a lot of maintenance people and whatnot just to make sure everything's working. Door's over here.
He knows, we all know.
I clearly didn't when I was recording this.
It doesn't quite have the allure of the asylum from UD, but we'll live.
Yeah, I think this boat's pretty cool. I'm not sure quite what that's meant to be.
It's a rat's skull.
Yeah. Tom got there right before me, but it's definitely a rat skull.
Conrad is not phased in the slightest.
Oh, when you've been walking around this ship full of, corpses and whatnot, after a while, like just seeing a dead rat, it's not quite the same.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they've really seen any corpses on this ship just yet.
Oh yeah, that was Joe and Charlie, wasn't it?
Exactly. So, yeah, they've not had time to be sufficiently spooked. They're currently just in the middle of, going, oh god, there are pirates. We need to escape the pirates, but we also need the distributor cap to escape the pirates. We're going to have to face down the pirates.
So no, I wasn't talking about you or anything, Richie, but it was like Friday the 13th. Oh, spooky shit. Ugh.
Yes. Gotta get one in, don't they?
Also, if you were paying attention to the text, it was foretold that all this would happen, apparently, because they made them put the coffins in just the right places on board.
A lot of this seems kind of calculated to make it as spoopy as possible.
Yes.
Well, you're making a horror game. You're going to make it as calculated as possible to be as spooky as possible in the right moments. The only problem is when it seems either contrived or so obvious that that's what you're doing that you suddenly just go, yeah, I'm not scared.
We were talking about the criminal mastermind, not Supermassive Games, mate. You're mixing meta with actual in-game story, no?
This is true.
Dum-dum. Haunted ship. What's going on here, like?
I don't know, but can they get split up now? Because I'm wanting a bit more horror in my horror game.
Richie just wants someone to die.
I mean, basically, yes. Like, I mean, come on, we're like a couple of hours into this now, and I haven't seen a single dead... Well, I've seen a couple of dead bodies, but I've not seen a main protagonist die yet, and you're like, come on.
Why are you so bloodthirsty?
Such a lust for revenge, oh woo.
I don't know, I think it makes these things a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, I'm the one who gets the dislikes when I shoot a chick in the face. Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah, but she didn't have to die, though. That was a pointless death.
She was annoying. She did have to die.
You best count your chickens before they hatch or whatever, mate, because you might end up on the similar list one day.
Yeah, well, like, to be fair, if I've pissed someone off that much, then that's my life goals met.
Okay, well, can't say fairer than that, I suppose.
Okay, can we stealth down there and get that, or can we not?
We'll see.
We gotta be careful. Could be a trap.
Really? I don't see any mechanisms in place.
Not a physical trap, more, a trap that they're sort of setting where they can, come and catch them.
Ah, damn, my ankles. Well, that's going to be a bitch climbing back up.
It's fine, I can walk on my hands.
Yo, Brad, come on, we gotta think this through, man.
Why is Brad now being all brave and boisterous?
Oh, aside from Alex, he seems to be the one who's least hurt.
Holy crap.
True.
Like, even then, Alex got slapped around on this ship, on, like, our ship.
Yeah, you gotta warn her.
Get out.
The baseball cap kind of takes the edge off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, just a bit.
What happened to old One Eye? Why did he go away?
They seem to all be on the lookout, so they've split up to try and find us.
God damn it, they're taking Bliss.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Why did he let her go, exactly?
Where are the others?
Also, I like how Brad thinks that he's going to be an absolute badass in this situation. It's just like, no, just be realistic here.
No, this is where he goes in for the stealth kill. He's played games before.
Well, that sounded like Brad.
Is it bad that whenever I hear the name Brad, I immediately think of the Rocky Horror Show?
That's just your way of life, I suppose, mate.
I suppose it is, yes.
It was nothing. I'm not going to check between the boxes.
I'll go check behind this other box that actually has nothing there.
Okay, we made it through successfully.
Come on, we should follow them.
Okay, let's do it.
No objections from the others, I suppose. They all function as one authority.
What are we doing? I thought we were following them.
Gotta keep our distance.
Yeah, it's like the hive mind from them alien species in Sonic Chronicles. That's how it works, right?
Of all the things you could have used as an example, Flame.
Well, you know how my media culture and understanding is. If it's not Sonic, I don't know it.
Or I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some chain link fence stuff now. They're spicing up the scenery a little bit. It's still a dank ship, but it's changing slightly.
Well, we've got to see like a bit of variety here and there, given most of the game's going to be here now.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty dull if there wasn't some level of variety in grey metal hall after grey metal hall, because, I mean, even though that is ultimately the reality of a ship, it doesn't make for the most interesting of locations to explore.
Yeah.
Well, with the lighting style, at least some of it looks blue.
That is true.
I want a giant castle in the next one, with multiple different, like, styles and locations and so on.
Here before.
That could be cool, though it would be a lot more fantastical than like the setting that this and Until Dawn had.
Well, we were dealing with ghosts in the last one, so...
Yeah, but it's like the setting's still at least grounded, and yet there's another rap.
Alex?
Yeah.
What is it?
Don't tell her.
No, come look at the sick dead thing.
See for yourself.
Ugh.
What is it exactly? Just awful?
Fuck knows.
Well, offal of some description, whether it is, you know, human or not, is a different kettle of fish, but it's definitely awful.
Casserole. Yummy.
Shut up.
If everything else were natural
Look, they're trying to make a joke to make it a bit easier for them. Let them have this.
I guess, but the jokes in Until Dawn didn't suck all the tension out of the scene most of the time.
Yeah, well, I don't mind them here. Like, some of them are stupid, but like it doesn't take me out of it.
Fair dues. At least we have a knife now.
Hey, easy with that. We shouldn't be screwing around right now.
He wasn't even moving the knife around, Julia.
If you catch my drift.
Well, this is a warning that something might go wrong if you take it.
I guess you never know. We might have.
So you're taking it.
Of course I fucking am.
I stabbed my own arse. Jesus.
Just put it down.
I mean, to be fair, you've got people trying to kill you. You probably are going to want to get whatever weaponry you have wherever you can get it, because otherwise, you know, they'd just be able to kill you straight away. At least this gives you a somewhat of a fighting chance.
Can I take some of these pans so I can smack a bitch?
I mean, they are a very effective weapon.
Alright.
Do you speak from experience?
I'm thinking we gotta
Well,
go through here.
Not from personal experience, but I've heard of a certain princess who's very handy with a frying pan.
I knew it was coming. I knew the Tangled reference was coming. I actually just got caught up on the series today. It's pretty good.
I have still not watched a single episode. I really feel like I should do, because it's got Jeremy Jordan in it, and Jeremy Jordan's amazing.
Oh, fuck it, let's have a fucking sleepover or some shit and watch all the episodes.
That'll take forever.
And I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, okay, I'm reading something about a massacre in Philly. I don't know if that's based on a real life thing.
I'm not entirely sure, but what he's kind of getting at is the fact that you got these soldiers trying to protect people, except people are slaughtering each other regardless, sort of thing.
Also, one of those entries said, when I get home, the first thing I'm going to do is have a tall glass of cold milk.
I mean, like, anything that keeps your spirits up.
Yeah, that's me. Teetotal Tom.
Oh, yay, premonition time!
Oh shit.
That was the weakest stabbing ever.
Well, it's still keeping it a little bit mysterious, isn't it?
Oh, I wonder if he got stabbed or not. Oh, it's...
No, not like that, but like the actual execution. Like the fact that it's keeping the sound a bit muted.
In here with us, didn't you? I mean,
Don't worry, it's only a ghost.
Oh, thank God.
Fine.
Ghosts we can deal with. Golems, not so much.
I know I
And
saw
don't even
something
start on the
moving in
rats.
shadows.
Get a grip.
Rats. Probably just rats.
Ghost
That's
rats.
all it was.
Could you say that with a bit more confidence next time, please, Alex?
Wendigo rats.
It's not quite the crossover you're after.
Alright, we've been here before. I'm sure of it. We're going around in circles.
What do you want to do? Turn around?
We've seen all this before.
Yes, we have. That's what happens when you operate on a budget.
Gotta be this way.
Okay, no. This isn't working.
Oh boy, here we go, Doc Jiff.
And crappy chapels. Not my scene, you know?
I don't really think it's anybody's scene, but, you know, to each their own.
Shouldn't be worrying about ghosts right now. We're in a Class A zombie situation.
You know that, and I know that.
Yeah, they're not gonna rise up just yet.
Give them some games. You don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
It's creepy and it's disgusting and it's a little depraved, but they are just a bunch of dead bodies, and I'm sure they are going to stay
Again,
dead.
Conrad, could you say that with a bit more confidence, please?
So yeah, they were placed almost ritualistically, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's... I suppose to a certain degree that is just being respectful, you know.
Ah,
How many heads do you need?
2, fam.
Look at this. It's insane. Is it even human? I
well,
mean, was it ever human?
yes, clearly,
Deal with
but,
this place.
Could have been like an Ulthrus thing, just spread out.
Okay, leave. Now. Leave, leave, leave!
Why did you open it up in the first place?
Because I want to check out the dead bodies.
No, I mean in story, what's the point?
Well,
What are they
if
even
you
doing?
don't look, your curiosity will overwhelm you.
True.
Plan A.
Who cares where they're from or where they're going? They're dead and we're not, so let's keep it that way.
I mean, I will say I am with her on this one, like, just leave the dead bodies where they are, because they're not going to help you. I mean, unless there's something helpful inside one of them, but I doubt
Why would
it.
they be chained?
Well, like, there's 2 left. We can't just not know what's in there, can we?
That one was clearly Dio. It's a padlocked chest, alright?
Yeah, like, that's gonna fucking
I don't
stop
wanna
him.
know. Either.
Yes, maybe that's little baby Dracula. Right there, and those are his parents, and they're lying in the dirt from their native
And
country.
then they all jump on Conrad and eat off his face. The end.
I like that ending.
Be a nice call back to Until Dawn, actually.
What's the matter?
There's always something behind the curtain, isn't there?
Blur. Okay, ooh. The fake out scare. A classic.
I love them ones, yeah.
What?
Just get out of here.
Where'd it go?
Are we dealing with ghost zombies now?
How does a ghost zombie even work?
Zombie pirate ghosts. It's okay, Alex is just a wee bit seasick right now.
No, all I'm thinking from that image is if you think of like the Nazi zombie modes from Call of Duty, except now they've just got eye patches.
Oh look, now it's orange.
Yeah, well this must be like the warm area, I guess.
Welcome to level 2, orange. Oh,
Oh no, we're back to blue.
Spick and span.
Well, I'd say this is more greeny turquoise, actually.
Okay, let's go full colour theory, yeah.
what?
Hey, this is no time to be fucking around. I'm serious. I can't take it.
Julia, did you not see that?
Don't poke the stiff.
Oh, what the fuck?
Don't touch it! Why did you touch it?
Seriously, what the hell is going on here?
Well, I mean, I've heard alcohol can do some funny things to you, but I didn't realise it could screw you up this badly. Good grief.
Ah, Calpol, just the thing I need right now. I had an upset tummy.
Take a couple of these. Hey, where'd you go?
Looking for a second opinion?
I wouldn't really advise taking medicine that... Oh, a bit of a tunnel issue there. I wouldn't advise taking medicine that you found on a ship from 60 years ago.
No, agreed.
Although to be fair, this sickbay does look the cleanest part of the ship.
Where the hell is Conrad? Conrad?
It's holding like a scare cord in the background. I can just hear it. What the fucking shit?
Well, you see, if he breathes in enough oxygen, he'll come back to life.
Oh, I see. That's how it works. They set it up and they paid it off here. Brilliant. Guy in the background is like, how can I reach these kids?
Who was that one fucked up doctor guy from part 5? That's all I'm seeing it.
Oh, that was a Chocolata, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the guy.
Hashtag nope, nope.
So did they manage to fix his problem here? Or...
Well, he died either way, so I don't think that's going to help him much.
What the fuck?
That fucking face is great.
You see, he was just so happy to die. Like, it just sort of remained plastered on his face.
Oh, God.
I swear if that body's disappeared.
Connie? Connie!
Oh god, the ghost zombie pirate Nazis took him.
These characters can get slightly more elaborate each time.
I'll just add an extra word on to see if anyone notices.
Where is Conrad?
He must have gone on ahead.
Oh, you did say this chapter was split up into multiple parts. I was wondering why the curator hadn't appeared yet.
No, he's not going to come back for a little while now, actually. He mostly leaves us to our own devices.
Well, alrighty then. I guess we'll see what happened to Connie next time, guys. So come back for more Man of Medan featuring Sledgehammer Man.